Mrs. Moore here. We're moving on to the state-board foils. When you get to this point, you only have 3 more sections to do, so the end is near. So for your state-board foils, you need to have lightener, aka cholesterol, in a covered container. So you'll not be working from a color bowl like you're typically used to doing in class. You need your color brush, you need a rat tail comb, and you need your gloves because you're going to be working on chemicals. So start out by putting your gloves on. Now, because of timing situation, I already did my 4 sections. So before you start the foils, you're going to be taking the hair out of the 4 elements that you did, the ones that finished with the finger wave. So after you take out the finger wave, part of the 15 minutes is putting the hair into those 4 sections. But you're only doing 6 foils, so the timing really shouldn't be too hard for you. Obviously, you need foils too. So let's get started. Your examiner needs to see you do 3 weaves and 3 slices. You can do them in any order you want. So you could do 3 weaves, 3 slices, 3 slices, 3 weaves. I like to tell my students to alternate them because an examiner in your direct presence has to watch you actually do a weave and a slice. So if you're alternating them, they can come over and watch you at the same time. You can work your foils from the top of the head to the bottom of the head. I always teach my students that it's smarter to start from the bottom. Of course, that's just my opinion, because if you start from the top, you're going to need to move your foils to move downward on the section, and every time or anytime you move your foils, you have a better chance of having seepage. So your section, I'm going to say it's about 6 inches, so let's make these about 1 inch apart. So start here. Now putting foils in the mannequin head, you don't typically do that while the hair is wet. So make sure that you practice on your mannequin with the hair at least damp when you're ready to do your foils. Let's do a weave first. So of this inch, I'm going to take about a 1/4 inch parting straight across, pinch it with my fingers. It doesn't matter if you chunky weave or you do your weave really fine, as long as they can see that you know what weaving means. And I would say that you should try to be consistent with your weave as well. Pinch what's on top, let the rest of this hair fall down. Take your foil with the end of your rat tail comb, lift the hair up, put the comb right where your parting is so you're nice and close to the scalp. Come downwards, slide your comb out. Keep your comb in your hand, get some product. Don't start your product right where you want it to be. I would say work your way upwards because again, you don't want to have any seepage. And if this was real lightener, the product would kind of expand when it's on the hair when it's processing. So if you put it right to the edge of your foil, you will definitely have seepage. If your hair is longer than your foil, you can just flip it upward. When you're done, get ready to fold. Folding is really important. Try to be very precise. Make this match exactly. Take your comb, don't push too hard, and then when you're ready, crease your foil so that it is the same width as your section. Don't go too narrow because again, you could have seepage. All right, the next one I'll show you is a slice. So again, we took down about 1 inch of hair. I'm going to take a 1/4 inch subsection straight across, lift this hair up, and the only difference is that this time I don't weave. I'm going to put all of this hair within my foil. So my comb on the inside, lift up, put my comb right where the foil is, hold that downward, keep your comb in your hand, get your brush with some product, start putting it on there. And the cholesterol will act like a glue, so now I can totally let go of this foil and it's not going to move away from the scalp because that product right there is holding the hair in place. So with my left hand underneath, I'm supporting as I move downward to make sure that I have complete coverage. An examiner, it doesn't have to, but they will probably come over and open up 1 or 2 of your foils to make sure that you do have that full coverage. So again, fold that, make sure that it's meets and doesn't go above or below. Push a little bit, crease to fold once, and crease to fold again. From there, you would continue up the section, putting in your other 4 foils. Make sure to like my video and subscribe to the link below.